So when I first started coaching, I went through probably all of what you've either experienced already or are currently going through. Massive self-doubt, huge feelings of imposter syndrome, uh, low confidence, insecurity. Can I even do this? What am I doing? Am I in over my head? All of these kind of thoughts and patterns. And I developed a mindset that I believe is probably the biggest reason why I was able to even get to where I was um, inside of coaching and inside of where I am today, because I still very much so abide by this and live by this mindset. But the way that I developed this mindset was actually by accident, something that I stumbled across and something that happened to me when I first started coaching. And it was a very horrible thing. And I actually wanted to share that story with you today. But this was maybe like 7 months after I first started. And, at this time, I was literally just finding my feet. Like, I had no fucking clue what I was doing. I didn't have anything like what you guys have in this course. Like, no one was telling me what I should and shouldn't do or how I should do things. And so I was literally just fucking in the dark. And I also didn't have any paying clients at the time. Like, I just had a few friends that I was helping for free, and I was like, just seeing what I could do. But I knew I wanted to be a coach. I knew that's what I wanted to do. Anyways, I was at my friend's house one night, and I had just recently finished my website that I was really excited about. This was on Squarespace. So I built the website on Squarespace. I remember I got an image from Google of like dumbbells, and I put it onto my webpage, and I was like, yeah, this looks really cool. And it said Panda Coaching. And I was just like really proud of it. And then I had a inquiry page as well, where people could actually submit an inquiry if they wanted to inquire about coaching, even though a lot of people didn't really know what I was doing. And then that night when I was at my friend's house, I remember this so fucking vividly. A notification popped up on my phone, and it said information about training. It was an email through the Squarespace contact form. And I was like, oh my God, someone's reached out for coaching. Oh my God. And I just remember I was like so excited. I was like, fuck, okay, I gotta go somewhere quiet because I want to read this. Like, this was my first ever website query. And I've actually got the email here, and I wanted to share it with you. This is what it says. So we've got form submission, contact inquiry, information about training. This was on Friday, April 21st, 2017 at 9:48 p.m. Information about training. And then the message wrote, you guys are a joke. Your whole business plan is a joke. Why do you even bother? Do you guys even make any money? Cut your losses and move on, or can't you get a real job? Just a bunch of amateur gym junkies. You see dozens of them at any local gym. What makes you think you're so special? You think you can provide some amazing service that is going to make someone instantly fitter or healthier? You think you know some secret about health and gym that any random person doesn't. Why would anyone pay you to give them any advice when they could find better advice by Googling? Literally, all you do is explain the simple fundamentals of good nutrition and exercise. Even some fat bum on the street would know what you know. You guys have nothing valuable to contribute, and that's why you won't get any clients. You can't get clients when you have nothing to offer. You guys suck. I won't be paying for you, and I'll make sure no one else I know does. And you can imagine receiving something like this when you just fucking started. This made my heart sink. And I was just so incredibly hurt. I couldn't believe it. and I was around all my friends, and I was literally like shaking with adrenaline. I kept rereading it, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Who would write this? Like, who would write this? And I literally, I had to go home. I was trying my hardest not to cry. And so I was like, boys, I'm going to go home. Got to go do some shit. It's all good. Went home. And I remember this night so clearly. I just went home and I sat on my bed for like 3 hours just rereading this. And I was just thinking, fuck, like, maybe this person is right. Because, yeah, like, I'm not making any money. I am just kind of repeating the basic fundamentals of good health and nutrition. And anyways, I sat with it. I sat with that for, a solid 3 hours or so. And for some reason, something kept coming up in my mind. And I wasn't angry at the time. Like, I was just hurt. I didn't develop anger towards this. I actually started to, inside of my head, I started to repeat, I can't fail if I never quit. I can't fail if I never quit. And I just kept repeating this. I can't fail if I never quit. And it got to the point where I was like, now reading this, repeating this sentence in my head, and I was just looking at this fucking cunt. Whoever wrote it, by the way, I should say this. This is a fake name and a fake email address. Like, this person, whoever wrote this email, literally went to the effort of creating a fake email and fake name. And I was just like, I don't know who the fuck this is, but I'm going to prove to this person by never quitting. Because if I never fucking quit, then I cannot fail. And the opposite, or I guess the only other thing outside of that, is to succeed. And I essentially, from that day on, fucking promised myself and this person, whoever it is, and I actually am quite grateful. I'm actually quite grateful to this person. Like, again, I still don't know who it was, for writing and sending this to me, because without this, I don't believe I would have been able to develop this mindset that I had towards my business and the things that I do inside of life. And so for the next 3 years after that, almost daily, I repeated this same phrase to myself. I can't fail if I never quit. And the reason why I wanted to share this particular mindset or saying or whatever it is with you is because you are going to be facing some rough shit along your journey if you haven't already. Like, I fucking promise you, there have been some dark days inside of my journey. Days where I'm just like stressed out of my mind, where I'm like this close to pulling the plug. Self-doubt. You'll have clients leave. You'll have people talk shit about you. You'll have old clients go to someone else, and then you'll have those, those coaches talk shit about you. Like, it's almost never ending. But with the mindset of you can't fail unless you quit, then you have no choice but to succeed. And it's one thing to say something, like anyone can just say you can't fail if you never quit, but it's another thing to actually genuinely believe it and like fucking take that shit on. So I wanted to share that story with you so you can kind of understand the depth and the reasoning why I actually developed this mindset in the first place. And like I said in the beginning of this video, I truly believe it's one of the main reasons why I was even able to get to where I was. And I still say this today. I still say this. I wake up and I'll say, if I'm having a bad day or if I'm having self-doubts, I'll literally say, well, I can't fail if I never quit. And I just keep going. And it's that perseverance that will get you through. So hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you in the next one.